to bring in Shama Mohammed and ask her a question and flip it around, Shama. Because yes, you're saying you're getting your vote share back or a part of that vote share back. What if the Congress had fought alongside the Aam Aadmi Party and it was an open option till at least 2 months ago? If you had gone with the Aam Aadmi Party today, maybe possibly like in Haryana, Delhi right now seems to suggest if the Congress and AAP would have gone together, you could have won this election.
No, what seems to suggest that to you?
Because they're touching 10%.
No, it doesn't work like that. Where AAP had 62 seats, why would they give anything to the Congress? They would have given 2 or 3 seats. The Congress would have... That's the nature of electoral politics.
But Rahul, that is what even the Congress thought when they did not give any seats to the Aam Aadmi Party in Haryana.
And
but
that's why
there were 5 seats. There were 5 seats that the Aam Aadmi Party practically took away from the Congress in Haryana. Similarly, with what Siddharth said, there are multiple...
There's a very big difference. The difference is in Haryana, they were in opposition.
But there
for
are
a government in power to concede seats is an absurd proposition.
But when you understand that it's not going to be a 20 or a 2015, there are 10 seats right now where the Congress is actually coming in number 2, leading in on 1. If the Congress had come in with the Aam Aadmi Party, there is a possibility the result could have been different.
But the Congress is doing the right thing to revive itself going forward. Well, this is what they need to do. Take a look at these numbers on your screen right now. The Congress at this moment has 9.5% of the votes that's been counted. They were at 4.65% the last time. That's almost a doubling of the vote share. The Aam Aadmi Party, which was 54% in the last assembly elections, has now crashed to 42%. That's a fall of at least 13% from the last time. The BJP is at 48.3. This is significant because they were roughly at about 38.51% last time. So from 39, they've gone up 10%. It's less. They've lost just 5% of the votes they had in the Lok Sabha. And that is the significant number on the screen, Rajdeep, that they're losing just 5% of their Lok Sabha vote. Typically, they would lose 15% of their Lok Sabha vote. That's what's changed.
2 things have changed. The BJP has held on to a substantial amount of the vote it got in the 2024 Lok Sabha in Delhi.
Correct.
Number 2, the Congress has taken a substantial chunk away of the Aam Aadmi Party vote. Both have happened. It's a double whammy. The AAP has been hit by the fact that the BJP voter has solidified. The same voter who voted for them in the Lok Sabha has by and large solidified. It's a decline by only 5% compared to 15% in previous elections. By and large, the same voter who voted for Modi ji as Prime Minister has chosen to vote for the BJP at the state level. Plus, the voter who voted for AAP in 2020, a section of it has drifted and joined the Congress party, about 5%. Add the 2 together, it's the perfect swing. So you've got the Aam Aadmi Party going down by about 10-11%. Because of the BJP retaining a large section of its votes, but also the Congress chipping away, especially, there are constituencies now where the Congress is coming second.
Exactly.
Those...
More than 20 constituencies where Congress comes second. More than 20 constituencies.
Shows how badly the AAP has done.
So therefore,
shows how badly they've collapsed.
So people were looking for alternatives to AAP. In some areas and most areas, they've chosen the BJP. In a few areas, the Congress. This is a negative vote against AAP. That's how you've got to see it. The BJP benefits because they're a bigger party from the negativism. The Congress, smaller, is also benefiting from it.
Can I take the question I was asking Shama Mohammed back to her? So Shama Mohammed, ultimately, what was the rally that Rahul Gandhi eventually, when he started off in Selampur, said that we could have fought together, which was the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress. Now, if you could have fought together, you decided not to and then subsequently come back and strongly attack the Aam Aadmi Party. Things could have been different, Shama.
I will answer to that. Just one thing, reply to Rajdeep. He said you were 6 months before together, not now. In the Meghalaya election, the BJP and NPP were together, all right? In 1 month, Mr. Amit Shah says, the government which they were together, that NPP is corrupt, do not vote for them. After the election, when they won 2 seats, again they joined back NPP. So please question the Bharatiya Janata Party. Also, Rajdeep Sardesai.
No, this is not a Meghalaya election, ma'am. Ma'am, this is not Meghalaya. We are talking about Delhi. No, you must answer this Delhi question. Why not be honest and say we want to finish the AAP? Why don't you be honest? Be honest and say we want to finish
AAP. That you sacrificed an election which you could have won jointly because, and there's nothing wrong in that because that's the nature of politics.
Let me answer to that. In Haryana, they had only 1.6% of vote. Why didn't the Aam Aadmi Party tell us, listen, we are not going to fight this election. We are going to stand back because we want y'all to win this election. No, they wanted 5 seats for what? For 1.6% of vote? That's when
But
we
is there right
understood
to fight an election like it's your right to fight this election?
No, but this is a rhetorical exercise. I don't know why we're wasting time trying to forge an alliance between, post-facto alliance between AAP and the Congress. Let Shama respond, but this is more studio fantasy than reality. There's no point in this post-facto analysis because the fact is the BJP is winning. But Shama, complete your point and then we'll move on.
But the problem is also you all are three hyper-excited anchors who's not allowing me to speak. So when you have an India alliance partner, not every time the Congress party needs to sacrifice. We need to sacrifice in UP, we need to sacrifice in Maharashtra, everywhere it is the Congress party who's giving up our seats. So we thought AAP would just say, we're not going to fight this because we are in India alliance. We understood that Arvind Kejriwal is a megalomaniac. It's all about himself and his party. And a man who came up on Lokmal is living in Sheesh Mahal, has the liquor scam under him. He's not tabling the CAG report. But it's all about, he's corrupt. And we understood that these things, which we were not very clear that time, and that is the reason we do not want to fight. We will never fight with AAP.
Okay.
And we have understood with Arvind Kejriwal, it is me, myself, and I. And we cannot be in an alliance with somebody. And also, remember, they put out corrupt leaders. One of the photographs was Rahul Gandhi, somebody who supported them all the time. And we were very clear. And also, let's not forget one thing which still holds in my heart. He asked, who is Sonia Gandhi? Vidwa hai. And when he went to jail, he puts his wife in front. Why did he make Gopal Rai the chief minister? You know what? Because it's all about me, myself, and I. He went to jail. We did not have a chief minister. You live in Delhi. The three of you all live in Delhi. Whereas Hemant Soren went to prison and he put up a chief minister because he thought about the people of Jharkhand.
Anmol Pawar, what this decimation of the Aam Aadmi Party shows just how disconnected AAP and its acolytes were from the ground reality. You all were convinced that you were getting 50 plus seats. The fact of the matter is the ground has slipped spectacularly under your feet and you seem to be living in an ivory tower, or should I say Sheesh Mahal, where you couldn't wake up and smell the garbage around you.
Good question.
Rahul ji, based on our ground reports, the Aam Aadmi Party is presently leading on 37 seats. And we are ahead in Rajendra Nagar, in Malviya Nagar, Shakur Basti, Jangpura and Babarpur. We are leading in 37 seats. And as
where are you getting these numbers, sir?
The Congress spokesperson is concerned, see,
where are you getting these numbers from, Mr.
On the Election Commission website. Anmol, on the Election Commission website, I hope that you trust.
Preeti ji, our volunteers are at the polling station, at the counting centers. Wahan se hame data mil raha hai, and you'll get to see the same results in the next hour. And as far as the Congress spokesperson is concerned, see, the Bharatiya Janata Party and Congress, they are two sides of the same coin. They are working in collusion. We have seen in the Delhi elections with all the agencies at their disposal, whether it was the ED, whether it was the Delhi Police, Election Commission, all were working against the Aam Aadmi Party.
Mr. Pawar, the fact, sir, just a minute, sir. The fact is, and I have to go by what I see in front of me, the fact is at the moment, Arvind Kejriwal trailing, Manish Sisodia trailing, Atishi trailing, Satyendra Jain trailing. These are all seats where you are trailing at the moment. Somnath Bharti is trailing in Malviya Nagar, a seat that he's dominated for the last 3 elections. Imran Hussain, Bali Maran, large constituency with a large Muslim vote, is trailing at the moment. Only Saurabh Bhardwaj and Gopal Rai out of your major leaders are leading at the moment. Now, surely there's a message in that when all your top leaders are trailing as of now.
Rajdeep ji, these are early trends, and I am with full responsibility, I am placing the data on record that we are leading on 37 seats. And this is, we have received this data just 5 minutes back.
Okay.
Okay.
So देखते जाइए, ये trends भले ही कुछ भी कह रहे हो, eventually it's the Aam Aadmi Party that will form the government.